Check. Cool. All right, who's ready to begin?
Me.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Yes.
All righty then. So last time we left off, we were in the town of Silverglass. As the group had set off, leaving Edwards, heading towards the library, an odd thing happened. Perry said he didn't feel too good, and as you all looked back at Perry, blackness was just pouring out of him. And when you awoke, everyone blacked out, and when you awoke, everyone was separated. And you spent the next little while inside Perry's mind and reliving some of his memories. Consciousness and another form of reality coming back to you. You found yourselves in the middle of the street where you'd fallen. Several hours passed, it now being around 7 in the evening. Remembering that you have dinner with Edward, your sponsor, this evening. What are we doing?
Well,
I thought we decided to go to dinner and then, right?
I think so, because it was almost time to be there.
It's almost dinner time, and we really didn't get that far. So,
Yeah, I think
Well-
we're. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Well, we spent quite a bit of time from 11 to 7, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Unconscious, doing whatever we did.
Yeah, that was weird, guys, huh?
Yeah. Yep. How about food first, and we'll go from there. Either library or return the watch or something like that.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I agree with this.
Smith won't be able to be without us for long. Oh.
This is true. I'll pick on him.
All right.
Oh, I would like to start looking around for something to bring for dinner as a gift to our host.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a very generous. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. What do I see? I can actually hear the music now. It sounds like it's quite a busy like place. Is anyone selling anything that's like gifty like?
Well, you do happen to be on a street that has a number of different markets. There's a fine metalwares market, candlesticks, silverware, the odd pot, kettles, necklaces.
Oh.
Maybe not so great necklaces. Across the street is a jewelry shop with actual necklaces, rings, other fancy things like that. There's a sort of a farmer's market set up. There's a cart that has a rather bored-looking horse fairly close by, and a farmer hawking his wares. Fresh onions! Anyone want some fresh onions? Or potatoes? I got
Next.
potatoes too!
Yes.
What do
Ariana?
people usually take to dinner? I know
Uh,
wine,
well,
drinks,
I was gonna say wine or ale, maybe. Some
something
ale.
to go along with the meals.
Well, with
Flowers?
my people.
Does Perry
Probably
see
very
any deep cave seafood? He's feeling kind of nostalgic.
I don't know.
Pops. I'm gonna have you make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
18.
Ooh.
18.
Okay.
You don't see any on the street. However, you do catch a whiff. A gentle smell, very, very subtle, for just half a second. It smells of a certain white fish that goes really, really well on crackers, and it reminds you of home. Before that fateful night.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Based off of your roll, you smell that it came maybe about 75 feet down the street from an alleyway.
I'm gonna stealth up into that alleyway.
Okay, make a stealth check.
12.
12. You're trying to be sneaky, stealthy. A lot of people don't really notice you, as there's a large number of people in the street either heading home, heading to the market to buy dinner, or just being out away from the house and the craziness that can ensue in a multifamily house. No offense, Rachel.
None taken.
There are a couple of people that do notice you, however. It's not often that they see a drow topside, but not completely unheard of, but a couple people do notice you. Eventually, you do find your way to the alleyway. Inside, it seems to be a little quieter in the alley, as opposed to out on the street. It's fairly narrow, about 10 feet wide, as opposed to the 30 feet on the alley. The taller buildings on either side give it kind of a dark, almost ominous look. There's a couple of puddles here and there going down the length of it. And on one side you see a very small lean-to. More of a... kind of like a table with a... or what used to be a cart with a cover over it. That has since been turned into a makeshift shop. It too is run by a drow. It notices you and says, "Care for a taste of home, brother?"
Yeah, actually, that's what led me over here.
You got fine tastes. Well, what kind of taste of home were you looking for?
What about those white fish thingies?
These. And he holds up a jar. Looks to be filled with this type of fish, possibly pickled. He says, I could let this jar go for 2 silver.
2 silver, eh? I think I might need a sample before I'm willing to pay 2 silver.
I say, careful. He tends to lick stuff.
Samples.
You're not
Those samples
well,
could be.
I want to go over and like look at it.
I could open a jar, let you sample. Of course, opening a jar is costly to me. Spoils the product.
Well, if you're confident that it's good, then it's not really a risk, right?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm going to be standing nearby, just keeping an eye on Perry since he's been getting into a lot of mischief lately.
21.
21.
Good. He has.
He says, all right, have it your way. Cracks the jar open, and the smell hits you full force. He holds it out to you. Have a piece.
Perry's gonna take one and toss it up in the air and try and catch it in his mouth.
Make a dexterity check on that.
Love to. Critical fail.
So you grab a piece of fish and you fling it up. It's a little slick, a little slicker than you'd expected, and it throws your aim off, and it comes and slaps you on top of your head, knocking your hat off in the process. It falls down into the mud and mire, and the fish is stuck to your forehead. You look up and it slides off with a wet sucking sound.
All right, take your stupid silver. Perry's embarrassed. Snatches the jar away.
Oh.
He hurriedly tries to put the lid on it as you take it away and says, "Hey, you know where to find me when you want more. Any
Yeah.
any other tastes or experiences of home I can sell to you?
We'll take this for now.
You know where to find me if you change your mind."
I dare show my face again.
He leans back up against the wall and kind of folds his arm, and in one hand you see him rubbing the two silver pieces together. A
And-
faint smile, caressing his, or not caressing, creasing his face.
As they're talking, I would like be standing next to the table and just nonchalantly like take a little bit of one, if there's any open. Or are they all jars?
Those are in jars. On the table there are,
You can have the one on my face.
yeah, that and slopped off your face and onto the ground, nearly
Good.
landing in your hat.
No.
On the table there are a couple of woven baskets, not too big, maybe just the size of a dish, with a couple of what look to be dried fruit in one of them. It's piled a little bit high. There's another smaller one behind two of these bowls. It has some white powder in it.
I'm going for the dried fruit. I'm gonna try and like boop as Perry is throwing one into his mouth.
Make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Sweet. Oh well. Oh, that was worse. Ooh. Oh hey. A 12.
A 12.
12.
All right. Well, you happen to grab one of these. It's kind of a darkish brown, dark purple color. Really wrinkly on the outside and pretty hard. Are you popping it straight in your mouth?
Oh yeah. That way he
So-
can't take it back.
So the smell, he doesn't notice you.
Oh, good.
The smell as it gets close to your mouth reminds you of a little bit of roses, but also of grapes, with a little bit of a sour note in there as well. You pop it in your mouth, and it tastes nothing like that. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
As the taste of this,
Oh, it's not bad.
the outside is pretty solid, while the inside is pretty mushy.
it's a kumquat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
18. Wait, 67. 18.
18.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. It tastes like an odd combination of tomato, lime, and cucumber.
You lost me at tomato.
Oh, okay. That doesn't
Um,
look too bad, but I go,
With a little bit of sweet
Walk
to
away.
it. A little bit of
Okay.
date in there too. And you have to kind of muscle your way through the skin. I mean, it's pretty small, about the size of a large marble. You pop it all in. The inside squirts out through a small puncture in the skin from your teeth, and you manage to swallow that, and now you have the skin that you can't quite seem to chew up real well.
I'm gonna chew it like gum till I find a better place. Okay. Then I'm gonna go prancing off. Lost my interest. I guess.
Okie dokie.
Well,
I'm gonna
Shall
go
we?
try and find the shiniest pot I can / silverware if there's any.
Okay, so you walk over to the metalworks, the fine metalworks. There's a couple of little model statues of armor. They look pretty shiny. What remind me what kind of gnome you are? You're a rock gnome? No, forest.
Forest now.
Forest gnome. Okay. There's a couple of shiny-looking pots, both of silvery kind of metal, and one that's done pretty immaculately of copper. Has a bit of a hammered texture to it. As you're looking around, you do, however, find a spoon.
Yes.
It is the shiniest silver spoon you have ever seen.
Okay.
Shiny enough to see a reflection? Does it have to be glass?
Oh, yeah. Glass, more specifically, because of the clarity. I want. Is it like a big? For me, it would be a bigger spoon, right? Like a big ladly kind of spoon.
For us normal-sized folk, it would be a soup spoon.
Oh, sweet.
So
I'll
for you,
grab that.
it's a little bit of a bigger spoon. As you're reaching up for it, a rather gruff-looking dwarf comes and stands next to you and says, "Can I help you with something?"
Yes. I would like to buy this big ladle from you, if I could.
Ladle.
Yeah.
Missy, that's a spoon.
Well, for someone of my size, this could be used as a something to get out of the pot.
I have
go.
a gnome-sized ladle. If you're after a ladle, might be a little cheaper than that piece of work too. That's more of a design piece.
Oh no!
And as he
this is
says
a-
design piece, his eyes get really big, and you see they are the whites of his eyes aren't white. They are most definitely yellow and bloodshot.
It's drugs. It's for drugs.
Oh no! But it's so shiny. I want this one. It's your nicest looking one. It's a gift for somebody else.
Well, if that's the one you want, that'll be. And he starts making some number drawings in the air.
And before he finishes, I say, 2 silver pieces. Right?
7, and it's yours.
For your kind, you say it's a spoon, yes? It should come with more things to put on the table as well. So I think 7's quite high for just a spoon.
But it's not just a spoon. It's a piece of art. And for you, it's also a ladle. So I see it as a multi-purpose thing. Both a display and function and as utility for you.
Well, since I won't be utilizing it, somebody else will. I'll pay you 2 silver for the spoon and 2 max 3 silver for the artistry.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Is that 3 total or 5 total?
Oh no!
5.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2, and then I'm like, well, I can push it to 3. Or I mean, 4. Push it to 5. What do you say, persuasion?
Yep.
Oh wait, persuasion. Oh hey, yeah, 5 total.
He says, well, I think 7 will do just nicely. I can find other people that will pay me what it's worth.
Oh, what if I traded you? And I create minor illusion, and I pull out a really, really shiny fork and put it on the table. Here, you can have this one.
Make a deception roll.
This is
Oh.
descending quickly.
Okay. Oh man. 11.
Well, he rolled a nat 20.
Oh
Perry's gonna notice that Nyx is into this stuff, and he's gonna try and yoink something nice for Nyx while she's distracting him.
Do I see this happening?
I'm just looking at him, up at him, like
I'm gonna have you make a sleight of hand check,
proud of myself.
and Nira, I'm gonna have you make a perception check.
I'm just. They're making me tired.
So,
Trying my
Oriana,
hand at bartering.
are we witnessing all of this, or
21.
You know, I was a little behind with the fish, but I probably at this point we've probably started to figure out where everyone is.
okay?
And
Man, only a 12.
Yeah, Nira, you have no idea what Perry's up to. Perry, you do manage to swipe something.
Right. I kind of flash it to Nyx discreetly and wink at her. Not
So-
like I would wink at Nira. More like a wink at a friend kind of wink.
Oh, okay. Oh, and I see it, and I go, oh, you know, actually, you can keep the fork. Yeah, I got it from a not so good place.
Ah,
So, I'll be, and you can keep the spoon too. I'll be seeing ya. Thank you much. And I turn
You
on my
dragon.
heels.
how long does your minor illusion last for?
Oh, I think it's for.
oh. I'm gonna lean over to Dragon as this goes down and says, "Okay, rock, paper, scissors. on
1
who
minute.
bails them out this time."
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
I think it's time for us to make a discreet exit. What do you think?
I am for that.
Yes.
I'll just
Just
start.
walk away like,
Perry
cool.
does discreetly give it to Nyx.
I'm slowly making my way towards Edwards.
I'm following Oriana.
Let's see
I
how many
support
we
this.
lose. Let's see how many we lose on the way.
Okie dokie. Where are you guys heading to?
Edward.
Edwards.
Edwards. Okay, so you walk back down the boulevard, and as you turn, you hear behind you quite a ways. Hey! Hey, that gnome! She tried to trick me!
Whoop.
Oh, we might need to be.
And I put my hood up on my invisibility
okay.
cloak
There we go.
and hold on to Oriana's tail.
Oh! Of all the things.
Does that make Oriana invisible too, or no?
No.
It
What's
makes
this stuff
Oriana
I'm
mad.
wearing?
Oh! What are you doing?
I just want you letting you know I'm here.
All
'Cause
right.
now you can't see me.
Do we continue?
But as soon as we get to
casually?
Edwards, obviously, I take
yeah.
off the.
Do you want to continue casually, guys, or do you think we should pick it up a little?
Pick it up a little, probably. But
Okay.
well, no, let's just maybe not. Maybe not.
Speed
Maybe.
walk.
Guys, we gotta play it cool. He's looking for a gnome, and none of us are one of those.
Yeah, let's just play it cool. Let's just continue on,
All right.
and
kinda
we'll
hard to
see if he
play it cool
approaches
with
us. We don't even know anything about it.
I'll try and pretend I don't feel her grabbing my tail. That's fine.
So-
All right.
You guys take a right onto the street. It's about the same size as before, also very busy and packed with people. Shops lining the either side. Some of the shops are 2 and 3 stories. And you can notice as some of the windows are open, the owners of the shops have their homes above their shop. There's a couple of other apartment buildings. There's some. You smell a couple of restaurants that are cooking. They're not too terribly common, but there's some of them, and you can smell them. You smell other people cooking dinner as well. Eventually, you come to Edwards. The door is closed, and it's dark inside. There is a note in an envelope that's kind of stuck into the doorway a little bit.
Not a good sign.
Oh, can I pull it out of the door? I'm assuming I see it.
Oh yeah, it's pretty visible.
Okay. I'm gonna just pull it out and open it.
All right. It says, "Dear," in very elegant handwriting, very practiced, very polished handwriting. "Dear Oriana Perrin Niramora et al.
Oh,
I made the A-list.
I do hope that you are planning on joining me for dinner tonight. I was going to wait for you here. Unfortunately, the hour grows late, and I must see that dinner is started. And I have also received word that another guest is joining us, an old friend of mine. Please join me at my home on Falcon Claw Pathway.
Falcon Claw?
Falcon Claw Pathway, yes.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we better head to his house.
Yeah, do Nira, Perry, or Nyx, does anyone know where Falcon Claw Pathway is?
Would I know?
Nyx, you probably... Sorry, Chip. You probably haven't heard of it, as... Yeah, the neighborhood it's based in, you would not have been in. Nira, you have heard of Falcon Claw Pathway. And it's in the Cherry Blossom district of the city, which is... It's not the highest class part of the city, but considering that's a block and most of that's taken up by the manor, the governor's manor here, it's just a step below that. Very rich, very fancy homes. Not all of them big, some of them smaller, but you do have a general idea where the street is.
I'll follow Nira.
Let's go.
Yep, I'll follow as well. Like, oh, sweet.
Are you still invisible?
I'm actually following where Oriana goes because I'm just holding on to her tail.
Oh.
Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing our characters or just the town?
Yep, just the town.
Okay.
Yep.
Here you
I
go.
wanted to
now.
make sure. I wanted to make sure I wasn't, you know.
Pick one.
Here's a little pop out of the game for just a second. A little insight into DMs. It takes me as long to design a house as it does an entire city, and it takes me a long time to design a house.
Wow.
So anyway, back into the game.
Okay.
So, Nyx,
Mm?
are you blind when you're invisible?
No, I just wanted so you know where I am at all times.
It's not to make you upset or anything.
All right. Just thought I'd check.
I'm waiting for the moment where she flicks me off.
Um,
Anyway, let's continue.
So you wander around a little bit, getting into the more residential areas of the city. As you're making your way up to the castle, there's a number of you notice the number of guards in the city. They're always walking in pairs, and they occur with more regularity the closer that you get to the castle / manor. Eventually, you do find yourself onto a very, very nice part of town.
oh boy.
You find a street sign. These aren't real common throughout the city. In the nicer parts, they're everywhere. You see one that shaped a little bit like an arrow, indicating Wandering Troll Walk is to your left, and to your right, Falcon Claw Pathway.
Oh,
Okay,
I think we need that one.
I'd agree.
Sweet.
All right, so you turn down the boulevard. It's relatively empty. There are a couple of people out in their front yards. All of them fenced, I should add.
Oh,
not a real high fence all the time. Sometimes it's just a low brick wall. Other times it's a very ornate cast iron, or I should say wrought iron fence. Some of the houses are sprawling mansions. Others have more intricate grounds and are relatively small. Others have very small grounds and a very small house, but it's immaculate no matter where you look. The streets are clean, the walkways are clean. The couple of people that do see you as they're out in their yards, you notice one of them is a gardener, and he's just kind of working, doing his thing. He is dressed very nicely, though, for a gardener. He looks at you and goes back to digging.
Oh yeah, I guess only like one of us looks like we belong here. Maybe two of us, actually. But
You get a similar reaction from the other denizen of the street.
by chance, did Edward leave a house number?
He did not, as there are no house numbers.
Oh,
Eventually, though, you do find a kind of a low wrought iron fence with two brick and stone pillars that it connects into, with a sign hanging above it that says Smith.
Oh. I bet this is where we want to be.
you sure? This says Smith on it, not Edward.
That could
Could
be
be Smith.
Annie
His last
Smith.
name is Smith. 'cause his
Edward
brother's name is
Smith.
Smith and Edwards.
Can I go and peek in the window?
Okay, so you
I-
open the
I
gate.
had that question.
Wait,
And-
Nix, where'd you go? Oh,
And you find your way up a.
Peek in the window.
It's not a straight pathway, but the pathway is made of alternating colors of different reds and different yellows of bricks. And it kind of curves a little bit, goes around a very large bush, or topiary, I should say, that's carved in the shape of a horse.
oh,
And eventually you find your way to a very ornate door.
Oh, we have a picture for this.
Yeah, it's a double door, very large brass knockers of inappropriate shapes hanging on the door.
Anyone want a doorbell ditch?
oh,
Just kidding.
I don't know about that.
Actually, you know what? Scratch. That was going to be a bad joke. Never mind. Scratch that. Just regular knockers hanging in the line. Hey, you like my knockers?
Oh dear.
Oh,
Anyway.
I get it. I get it. Well, I see the door, but are there like windows on the side?
There's a couple of windows around the house. Take my hand off.
Is this area open or is it like a wall?
Funny you should ask. Doom. Doom.
Ah.
Doom. There are. Sorry, I didn't have time to make the grounds for this place. There are flower beds in here. Brown. There we go. Bear with me.
Alright, so
Yeah, so there are. Wrong layer.
Nix, I'm guessing you're still invisible while trying to peek.
Yes.
There are flower beds surrounding the house.
Ooh, maybe we should plant one of our magic beans. Who has that?
No.
Nope.
Perry,
God, me.
grab Perry. Okay, Perry. Please stay close to me and try to be on good behavior. This is a very nice place.
Oh no, he's gonna lick stuff in the nice house.
I probably don't get a lot of adventurous things happening here.
Call the authorities on you. I won't be able to help you at times if that happens.
Oh man.
Appreciated if you would lay low.
It's suddenly hitting my character how uncomfortable dinner might be in a place like this.
So, Nira,
pretty good
as
at
you're
laying low.
scolding, as you're scolding Perry, the doors burst open into the house, revealing
Boy.
They automatic doors?
Oh no.
very excited to see you, Smith, or not Smith, Edward, saying, "Oh, wonderful! I had hoped so greatly you could find your way here. I'm so tickled to have you here. Welcome. Please enter."
Thank you for having us.
I think
Okay.
let's go ahead and go in.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you, good sir.
I'm gonna take off my hood as we enter. Or
Oh,
Very-
Nix, I hadn't seen you there. Is that the cloak of invisibility I sold you earlier? A few
yeah,
days ago, I guess it's been.
Yeah.
I'm already putting it to good use. You
Tell
should be
me,
proud.
how does it fit? How do you like it?
I love it. Because people don't know what I'm doing.
So
Nobody knows.
while they're talking and we're walking in the house, just out of pure habit, I check for traps walking through the doorway. Just out of pure habit.
Make a perception check.
Second nature to you now.
Let's 19.
19.
Just have
you
it.
notice that there are some arcane runes lining the door frame. Nothing happens as you walk through. You don't notice it as a trap. Or I should say, you notice it as a trap that is not active.
Oh, that reminds me, actually.
And due to its arcane nature, you really don't want to find out what it does. What kind of horrid, awful, evil nasties it could do.
Yeah, no, I'm alright. Okay. It's click. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. Alright.
Roll 20
Very
is
intense.
behaving.
Oh. Yeah, so we walk in. Is there
Alright.
anything else? Oh, wait, where's my...
Harry attempts to take Nira's arm as they walk in.
Okie dokie.
Very gentlemanly of you.
I was going to say, if you want to allow that.
Contested roll.
You're not taking my arm.
Inside, you see a somewhat flustered Smith standing there.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Hello.
And so you finally made it. Glad you could find your way out of your thoughts.
Oh,
It wasn't that bad.
it was pretty bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Yours might not have been that bad. There were.
It
Oh.
was terrible, but
I was gonna say.
Yeah, Dragon's was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Dragon's was bad.
That was very bad.
Yeah.
thanks.
Ours
Doesn't
was
make-
probably one of the worst.
But Edward says, "Now, John, don't be so abrupt. You're always so abrupt, John. Just relax. You're okay. You're fine. We learned a little of our friends here, and perhaps maybe we'll learn some of you."
Yeah, you gotta teach me how to shoot that contraption you have.
Oh my.
Well, I'll think about it.
Oh, sweet.
Perhaps over dinner. Dinner should be ready in about 30 minutes. Shall we retire to the parlor? I would like for you to meet my old friend, a bard known, well, maybe not as far and wide, but his name is Edgar.
Turn
I
to.
I
don't.
brought snacks. Perry pulls out his.
Wonderful! And he
jar of
claps his
fish.
hands together. He looks at him. Where on earth did you get such interesting delicacies?
I found it in the alleyway. He pops the jar lid and like puts it right in their face.
Smith immediately turns pale and says, I know what that is. It's honestly not. I didn't think it was too bad, but
Wait, how do you know what this is?
I had some, along with some pink drink. I don't even know what it was, but trying to blend in. Bad idea.
Oh yeah, because that was part of your memory. Oh, huh.
Yeah, we're really sorry that you had to go through that. Harry is still learning.
I can't tell what he feels worse about, the memory or what happened after.
I turned to Nero.
Oh.
What's the parlor? Or whisper, what's the parlor?
He says, "Whoa, why don't you follow me? I'm very excited for you to meet this Edward guy, or Edgar,
Edgar.
my
okay.
friend Edgar."
Oh boy.
Ooh, okay.
Didn't we bring a gift of
Oh.
some kind too?
Oh, yes! And I pull it, I don't even know what it is. I pull it out of my pocket and say, here, this is our humble offering, or like saying thank you for inviting us to dinner.
What was it that you brought him?
No
We
idea.
never found out.
No one said anything about what this thing is.
I stole something, but I don't
Oh,
think.
what you stole?
Yeah.
Yeah, what he stole.
You stole a not the most ornate-looking goblet, but a pretty decently-looking one. It's got a few number of gems.
Oh,
It looked shiny.
Did you say goblin?
Goblet.
Goblet.
It's like, what?
Perry is popping fish into his mouth like popcorn, by the way.
Oh jeez.
Do these fish smell bad?
I don't know, Perry. Do they smell bad? How do they smell fresh?
But I think I'm sitting by you. So
These are
I'm just
pickled, I
wondering.
think.
Depends on where you grew up. It's an acquired taste,
Okay.
especially when they're pickled.
I know what
yeah,
that means.
I don't know that I love pickled things, but I bet that it brings you joy, so that's great.
Do you want some? She hands it out to, or offers some to Nira.
Do I dare? All right, I'll try, but just a little bit.
yeah, why not?
How
Nira's
bad is
much braver than Brandy.
Yeah, in real life, I should totally not do that.
Oh,
I hate fish.
funny.
Fish is disgusting.
I realized I got caught up in another map, and I forgot to add a character.
Oh, well,
Oh,
we're still hanging out here, so we haven't seen anything yet.
Yep.
I'm watching to see Nira's reaction when she tries the fish.
So I'm
Me as
wondering,
well.
like, what exactly it tastes like, so I know how she reacts. You know. Does it just taste like pickled fish? What do you think?
Spencer, how do you describe it?
Great.
Sorry, I'm making you do all the work, but it's from your story.
It is,
oh.
technically. Let's pretend that it's very similar to crawfish.
I've never had crawfish.
So it's kind of
I love crawfish.
salmony, fishy.
Okay.
Are there?
If
Ooh.
Nira likes fish, then she might like it. Right.
It is important to note, though, it has been pickled, and there's a little bit of a briny vinegar taste to it.
I don't mind vinegar.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
there you go. It was good.
Yeah.
Can I try some?
Sure.
I've never had fish really though.
Thank
You
for
had-
sharing, Perry.
Kippers.
Oh yeah, kipper snacks,
Yep.
which is why I thought they were cool. But yeah, in the forest / here, yeah, no, not very often. And I probably don't find it very appealing. My character, I personally would, but probably not.
So is Nick's
Thanks,
trying to
Harry.
fish? Oh no.
Yep. Okay.
No.
That bad, huh?
Okie dokie.
Good,
Well,
right?
You can have the last half of mine.
Yeah, all right.
uh,
I want to start peeking around. Oh wait, where am I? Oh, I'm still here. Follow everybody else.
Okay, so as you guys enter the parlor over here, that is not appropriate sounds. We'll just do. Crap, where'd it go?
I like the.
We'll do that one.
Is that a glass table in the middle? That's really
Yeah, so
That's
as you
cool.
walk in, the walls are pretty lavishly decorated. A couple of tapestries on the walls. There's a bookcase over here with a large portrait of what look to be a couple of older, an older couple, husband and wife. It's an older portrait. Some of the paint is cracked and starting to peel a little bit on the outsides. There's a couple of tables in each corner, and a fireplace that does not have a fire lit in it. There's also a couple of sofas on either side of a glass table.
Ooh,
Careful.
I want to sit on the couch. I don't know if I've ever sat on a couch before. Oh, I can't actually sit on the corner. Whatever, I'll be right
Yeah.
there.
You probably have never sat on a couch.
Nope.
You've
I want to try it.
heard of them, but you've never seen one, never sat on one. It matches what you imagine a couch would be like.
Has anyone here seen or sat on a couch before?
I have.
I bet Dragon has. I don't know about the rest of us.
I go up and like touch it, like it's an anomaly.
The texture of it is kind of really, I hate to say fuzzy, but it's a little fuzzy. And as you rub your hand over it, it changes color ever so slightly from a dark blue to a lighter blue. You rub your hand back and it turns back to dark blue.
Velvet.
Who
Exactly.
created this magic?
It's not really magic at all. Please make yourself right at home. And he gestures over to the corner over here, where there is a thin fellow with a gray cloak on. His pointed ears covered by vast dark hair. Under his cloak, he's dressed in dark tones and has a thick mustache, rounded glasses, and a pointed nose stuck in the pages of a book. He doesn't really seem to notice you at first and keeps on reading. In one hand is the book, and in his left hand there is a rather ornate glass goblet filled with a dark red drink.
Okay.
Edward says, "Now this is my good friend, very good friend, Edgar. Oh, if I could tell you some of the trouble we've gotten into back when we were both a little younger. Of course, Edgar, he never ages. He is timeless."
Oh.
And Edgar holds a finger up. Says, "I dwelt alone in a world of moan, and my soul was a stagnant tide, till the fair and gentle Eulalie became my blushing bride."
That
like
kind
that?
of relationship.
And he takes a large drink from his goblet.
Oh. Wow.
Yes, Edward and I, we go back a long time. Very long time.
I'm excited to hear about it. And what was that you were reading?
It is... a collection, you could say, a collection of some of my great works of poetry, and some of other great masters of the spoken word.
Have I heard of you before? What's your name?
Make a history check.
Oh. Okay, we will try this. 17?
17. He sounds familiar. As you search your memory banks, you do recognize him. Especially with his name of Edgar. You remember his last name is Poe.
I knew it.
That's what I thought.
Huh. Well, I mean, I'm not going to tell him. I don't read super widely, but I have heard of him before.
Yeah, you've heard of his performances. There was one performance while you were in Arrowhurst. You didn't attend. It was a little bit too high profile, at least for you at the time.
Mhm.
But you've heard people talk of Edgar.
Oh. Well, okay then. Wow, that doesn't help me not be any less nervous. It makes it worse. I'm
in case
officially
you
more
guys-
nervous.
In case you guys are wondering, yes, this is a tie-in to the Halloween game. This is the thread. Anyway, spoilers.
I had a feeling.
So, Mr. Edgar, do you know any Kenku? Seem like the type that you would be into.
I do indeed know a couple. Great performers, but terrible hosts.
Do much, Mr. Poe? Do you do much writing?
A fair bit, yes.
He performs.
Some writing, some singing. And he gets kind of a far off, dreamy look in his eyes. He says, some loving,
Oh,
but mostly traveling.
Hmm.
Visiting old friends that are in their older times. Which brings me to, and you hear a large bang as a loud gong is rung out in the hall.
Dinner is served, I think.
And yeah, Ed
Kind of jump.
I did
Edward
too.
says, "Ah, yes, dinner is served. But where are my manners? Who would like a drink?"
Me!
Me!
I'll take one.
Very well, drinks all around. All I'm buying.
Oh.
And he
Oh,
walks over
didn't-
to the cabinet and starts rummaging around, pulls out a couple of handfuls of glasses, similar in make and construction to the one that Edgar has, and starts pouring a very deep red color wine into each one, and starts handing them out and says, "Now, if you will join me across the hall, Mary has made the most amazing dinner."
Before we leave, I'm going to draw pictures using the magical different colors of the couch
Okay.
because I just think that's awesome.
You're using your finger, I assume.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just fabric, right?
So
I just want to see what it can do.
you notice you try and make a circle, and only about half the circle that you trace as you go this way turns that lighter blue, and as you go this way, it stops drawing.
Yeah, I'm just going to start making like handprints in it then.
Yes. A
Go in
little
different
bit of
directions.
experimentation. Later, you find that the fabric only turns colors when you go this direction with it.
So many handprints on that couch.
And then I grab my cup and I just leave it.
I just shake
I
my
would-
head and try not to let her see I'm laughing.
But I definitely don't look at the table in the middle. Nope, I stay away from that.
Yes.
Mm.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
that
very
would
conscious.
be bad.
That would be
Yes.
very, very bad.
So I wanted to make mention of it. I'm very, very careful.
Honestly, I'd forgotten. Thank you.
Yep. Well,
As you follow Edgar into the next room, the table has been set. There are platters going down the middle, as well as plates. 3 different forks on one side, a spoon sitting up at the top, a couple of knives off to the right side, and 3 more spoons.
I start sweating. I am sweating just looking at the silverware.
There are
Oh, no.
there's a larger plate underneath a little bit of a smaller plate underneath a bowl. The bowls are all filled with a creamy kind of yellow soup. There's a couple of carrots, some that you can see, some broccoli, and some other vegetables floating in this. It's a little thicker, kind of like a cheese stew.
Oh, no.
Looks delicious.
Some of the other platters on the table, there are a couple of large salad bowls. There is a whole pig, not a big pig, just like a little piglet, that has been roasted, sitting on the middle of the table with a couple of very large carving knives and carving forks, sitting on a very intricate silver platter. There's also a couple bowls of potatoes, a couple other bowls of what look to be some other forms of vegetables, carrots, lettuce, whatnot. He says, please find a seat. And Edgar, won't you please join us for dinner? And
I'm
Edgar
a little
says, I
appalled
would
at the pig.
love to. So, where does everyone want to sit?
Ooh.
So
Um,
I'm guessing Edward and Edgar are gonna sit, or Smith
Yeah,
and
they're-
Edward?
They're at opposite ends of the table. Edgar is seated next to Edward. I'm having the hardest time keeping these 2 names separate.
You did it to yourself.
I know I did it to myself.
Wait.
I did it for you.
Harry's gonna slyly wait until Nira sits down before he decides where to sit.
I'm
Okay.
gonna sit next to Edward, wherever he's sitting.
Edward?
Yeah. Is Edward sitting down?
Oh, yeah.
Edward is sitting down.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him around and sit next to him.
Okie dokie. So you're sitting on his right. Edgar is on the left. I should be writing this down because it's going to come back and bite me if I don't.
And wait, how many chairs are there? Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There-
6, 7, 8.
There's enough chairs for everybody.
Oh, cool.
I'm getting lazy in my old age
So
and
next you are
or using
here?
pre-made maps.
Oh,
Is that
wait.
Learn that from an absolute
Because
genius.
Edward
of
is
a DM.
sitting up here. So
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
yeah. So who was
Yeah,
one?
scooch over, Dragon.
Okay. You wanna sit next to Edward? Okay, there you go. Sorry.
That's my turn. I like sit down before he does.
I'm
Is
creeping along,
Can't quite get them on one.
eyeing the table very
I know.
uncomfortably.
I love how the squares are not on chairs. It's like in between.
Well, it works because I'm probably just half sitting on mine anyway.
I'm standing on mine.
I'm just looking at the arrangement of utensils, absolutely terrified and uncomfortable.
And I say, oh, I clap my hands together. Oh, they finally have spoons and forks my size. The little ones.
I'm just gonna lean over to Oriana and just say, work from the outside in.
Oh,
Did you even?
Oh,
Did she even
thanks.
get what that means?
I'll yeah. I'll watch. Also, I'll probably watch you. Not to
Okay.
be creepy, but I have no idea. I can sell these things, but I don't know how to use them.
My family used to have to dine at the royal court sometimes, so
Have any of us, other than Dragon, been to like a meal like this?
No.
So,
You're gonna have to think back for your backstories.
I have hawked plenty of silverware, but never have I had to go to a dinner like this.
yeah, the engagement dinner. My sister was going to marry the prince, so
Oh yeah.
yes, so
We're gonna need to talk about that actually. Later. Okay, well,
So as you walk in, there's another fireplace. Again, not burning. There's a cabinet over here with solid oak paneling. Solid oak doors, I should say. So you're not entirely sure what's inside. The chairs all have very intricate workmanship of fine metals, going up to a red velvet cushion, armrests that have red velvet cushions on them, and a back that has red velvet cushions on them. It's very posh, very upper crust. The rug is underneath the table is very well made.
I should have showered before.
I was thinking the same thing. You just like came out from a cave.
Wait, should have what?
Anyway, Edward says, "Welcome, friends. Please have a seat and let us enjoy this marvelous spread that Mary has made for us." Mary, the maid, I should say. She's been in the family, serving the family for generations. I swear she's been around since the beginning.
Oh.
Oh. I inspect her. Does she look old?
She's not in the room.
Oh, I mean, okay.
So, Edward, how long is this a family home? Did you move here?
Yes, it is indeed a family home. It's been in the family. How long would you say, Edward? Or Smith? Smith he's still not terribly pleased, but he's warming up a little again. It's been maybe 300 years. Number of generations, but us being humans, we don't live quite as long as your folk. And he gestures over to you, Dragon. Mary, she's of course, we call her Mary. We don't actually know what her name is. That's what Dad always called her, and that's what Granddad always called her.
What race is Mary?
She's elf. She's elf.
Oh.
She's elf.
Yeah, that's probably why she's such a darn good cook. She's had so many years to practice and perfect and travel and find all the fancy spices before settling down.
So why not just ask her name?
She won't tell us.
Oh.
Is she speaks?
She likes the name Mary. I don't know why. My
So-
parents weren't really into really exciting names.
Do I know what kind of elf she is? Is she a high elf? Is she a...
You don't know? She is.
Oh yeah,
not
she's
for
not
real.
here yet. So, I do have a question, Edward. I thought I was just under the impression you just got here with your shop being new.
No, well, he's Edgar is chowing down on this soup, slurping,
Oh
and
jeez.
not the greatest table manners. Edward says, "It's funny you should ask that." That's okay. I'm with it. Edward says, "Well, I've recently." You couldn't say necessarily graduated the wizarding school in Spellhedge.
Oh.
Oh,
I decided to try and set up shop here. After all, this is where my family's from. This is what I know. And Smith, in between spoonfuls, says he got kicked out.
Oh.
Now, John, why? You don't need to know this.
It's okay.
So, anyway, this being our family's home, it makes for a good base of operations, and the family
And-
fortune helps.
and
with
have-
the startup costs of a business.
How about you, Smith? Have you been in Silverglass the whole time while Edward was in school, or were you also out pursuing other endeavors?
Well said.
Smith says, "Well, Edward's gonna get a kick out of this. He always does. Younger brother and all of it. No respect. If you haven't noticed, I talk a little bit differently than Mr. Stuffed down there.
Yes.
I did notice.
I've been a little bit.
Oh.
I've pursued other pursuits. I've
Gotcha.
chased other pursuits with my life, and I took a job as an apprentice to a blacksmith here in Silverglass when I was really young. Probably younger than I should have been. I was probably the youngest apprentice at the time, but hey, I like making things. It's a real hoot, a lot of fun.
Cool.
Anyway, I decided to strike out on my own when I was about 16. Traveled the world, started coming up with some ideas, and met some shady folk along the way. Met some real good folk along the way. Started making my own things, and yeah, I've never set foot in a school, but I mean, my work speaks for itself. And those that don't like it, well, that's on them. I do incredible work, incredible inventions. Maybe I'll follow in my brother's footsteps, set up a shop. I probably will. I don't heal up quite as nicely and easily anymore.
So yeah, your wanderlust has been satisfied, I take it?
Yeah, you could say that. I've seen some things in my day, yeah.
Good. So has the house been empty that whole time, or has Mary been on here just caring for it, or?
Oh, Mary's. Oh, she's been here. I pop in from time to time, and of course we got other places too. We got a place down in Hailgrun, but I lived there for a little bit. We got some other places around.
Oh, who keeps charge of that one? And I've been on my knees, like with the tiny spoon, eating the soup while we've been chatting.
Was it Hailgrun? Hang on a second.
I'm just looking at everyone else and trying to pick the right thing.
Um,
I don't care. I'm going for the smallest one.
I'm eating my soup, so that Oriana can see.
Probably all of us are watching you like,
Yes,
Yeah.
I will start eating so everyone can just kind of follow and join in.
Thank you.
Perry is oblivious to the fact that there might be manners involved in this and has just picked up whatever's closest and is eating.
That's all right, too.
Among friends.
Yeah.
Well, Edgar doesn't exactly have the most explicit.
This is true.
I'm not saying that out loud, but
Yeah.
anyway.
No.
as you notice, Edward and Edgar both don't necessarily have the most polished manners. Edgar definitely worse. Edward, he's got one elbow up on the table, and he's just really relaxed, enjoying dinner.
Okay. I say let them set the tone. Let's relax a little. Less formal.
Yeah, it's a nice dinner in a very nice house in a very, very nice neighborhood, but they're pretty relaxed.
Okay. I feel a little bit better.
So, and we haven't seen Mary yet.
As Edgar finishes his soup, he kind of sits back and lets out a little burp and pats his belly without missing a beat. Crap. Mary comes walking in the door. Steps to his left side and grabs his bowl. Is anyone else done with their soup? Out of curiosity.
Oh, me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
done.
Yeah, she
don't
She
know.
walks around and starts collecting the empty bowls.
We've been there a while.
Perry's picked up his bowl and he's licking the rest of it really quick so he can give it back.
Perry.
She looks a little disturbed, but
He does that.
Can Perry check to see what kind of elf she is?
certainly, I'm not going to make you roll because it's pretty obvious. She is a high elf.
She's a high elf.
Yes.
Okay.
And I
When she takes mine, I'm going to say in Elfish, "Thank you"
She
to her.
nods her head. Doesn't say.
Ooh,
anything, nods her
Me
head.
too.
Do you know Elvish?
I do.
Oh,
My artistic side, and I follow Dragon, but obviously in very, very broken Elvish, as best I can.
She
Thank you.
nods.
oh.
Doesn't
That's
say
awesome.
anything.
Okay.
She leaves with the dirty dishes. Back into the kitchen. And comes back a moment later and starts and has a platter with a bunch of plates of salad on them. As she puts a salad plate down, she takes the smaller plate off the top and puts it back on the platter, making her way around the room. The salad is a leafy green salad. It's got a couple of beets in it. And what looks to be some sort of olive vinaigrette, or not olive, oil vinaigrette based kind of dressing drizzled over it.
And my eyes kind of get big, and I look at Dragon and go, "Wait, I thought we just ate dinner."
Yes,
This
there's
dessert?
no. There's going to be several courses, so they bring out small servings several times throughout the meal. So
Oh, what if I'm already full?
just place your silverware like this, and I place the silverware because Mary will know what it means.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sure, next
I'll try
time,
for it,
wait a
though.
few minutes, you'll be hungry again.
I think you place the fork and the knife parallel.
Yeah, something like that. We'll say yes. It's canon now.
I'll just whisper to Nyx, just sip some of your wine. Yeah, your appetite will come back.
So
Okay. Go.
Edward says, "Mary, you've done a tremendous job once again. You always know the best." She notices Dragon's and Nyx's fork and knife are placed parallel, and she comes over and picks up the two plates and retreats back out the door, back to the kitchen.
Perry sniffs the salad a little bit disgusted and then looks around and sneaks out a fish from his jar and puts it on top to make it more his flavor.
I'm just gonna let Perry do Perry. That's
And I'm gonna look at Dragon and just whisper and be like, "Were you actually done with your salad?"
well, I
I'll-
wasn't, but that's okay. Nyx was, and
I slide him. I slide him mine. I just slide it over. Here.
For being casual.
I actually prefer salads to meat, but
Oh, well, perfect. Here.
So as Edward is enjoying the salad between bites, he says, "So now you know a little bit of us. Apparently, we know a little bit more of Perry now. I understand there was a minor incident, a learning experience, we could say.
Yeah.
it seems minor in retrospect, but at the time it did not seem very minor,
No.
which probably explains your younger brother
Yeah.
Smith not being so happy.
Yes, I've received quite the earful,
Oh.
but never mind him.
Yeah. It shouldn't happen again.
Has Mary always been here in Silverglass?
Yes, as long as I've heard. She served Granddad when he was when he was alive. She's served my father when he was alive. Rest his soul.
Your great grandfather?
As far as I know, I don't often hear tales of the help.
Mm.
Now, there's been a bit of a stigma about that in years past, but we like to think ahead, think progressively, and
Is she reluctant to talk? There's some things I'd really like to ask her.
she doesn't talk. Which is why we can never find out her real name.
Do you know if she can, or is she incapable? Did something happen? An injury?
Looks confused and says, I've honestly never heard her talk.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't tell you if it was an injury or...
If it's by choice or if it's not by choice, you don't know.
I do not know.
Can she write?
I assume so. She always makes very efficient trips to the market and always gets exactly what she needs. So I assume she can write.
Maybe she could write her name.
Is she your slave?
Oh,
Of course not. We
No,
did away
she's-
with slaves
She's a paid servant. I would
generations
think.
ago. Yes, she makes a pretty decent wage here.
Oh,
Most actually I can speak for the other cooks on this block or other servants of her stature. They make 1 gold a week, and we here we give her 2, and it's
Wow.
well deserved. Just you wait until the pig.
Mm,
All right.
okay.
Yeah, the reason I was just asking because we're interested in someone that knows the history around this area.
Yes.
So
Of over 500-ish years.
Oh, what is it you were wanting to know? Maybe I can dust off the old brain cells and, or the old tomes of knowledge, I should say, and answer some questions for you. But real quick, before we get too far off topic of odd occurrences in the group, Smith had something he wanted to ask.
Oh.
And Smith looks up. Very heaping fort full of salad, almost halfway to his mouth. He says, well, see, I need to test some of my things. Since he's bringing it up now, I need to test some of my inventions. Last time I tested an invention in the city, actually, it wasn't strictly in the city, it was outside the city gates.
Okay.
Yeah, things did not go well. The city guard did not appreciate it.
Ah.
what happened? An explosion?
You could say that in a manner of speaking. And Edward laughs and lets out a big old belly laugh and says, ha! He not only blew off his own eyebrows, he also blew off the eyebrows of 3 other city guard that were trying to stop him.
Ow.
Yeah, I know
And-
from experience, things that go kaboom near where people live is not a good idea.
Oh yeah.
You know, Smith, for the first time, I think I get you a little bit more. He rubs his own eyebrow.
Oh yeah.
He chuckles a little bit and says, well, my question is, if I'm going to travel with you folks, is there anything else I need to be aware of? Any other weird quirks, like suddenly getting sucked into one of your memories?
That was the first guess too.
Our other friend got sucked into a portal. She turns into an owl bear and destroys everything.
Oh,
I think at this point we trust these people. So, what do you think, Oriana? Should we just let them in on everything?
Huh.
Oriana's actually pretty decent for a tiefling.
oh, hey.
When he says that, I just shoot back the rest of my wine. I just drink the rest.
So
She used to be a dwarf, sort of, and now she's an angel. Asmar, sorry.
at the mention of Nyx turning into an owlbear, Smith's eyes get really big, and he says,
Oh.
"That's not a regular occurrence. I do hope."
No, she just can't see her reflection
Define regular.
Or touch glass.
or touch glass.
He.
It's only happened once. It was pretty awful, though, if we're
Yeah.
going to be honest. So we try to keep
Now.
vigilant.
Twice.
on the-
It's happened
that's
twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
It's
believe in it.
And then when
Yeah.
we do need it to turn into an owlbear, we can't get it to happen.
Don't worry, I've got things worked out for that.
It's so
What?
true.
What do you mean?
Edward just shakes his head, or Smith shakes his head. And thinks, "What?
Yes, we're an unusual group, but
Yeah, y'all are mighty unusual. Strangest people I've ever traveled with, that's for sure."
what do you think, Oriana? Should we just? I mean, I think I kind of feel like we.
Just tell him about the marshmallow.
Yeah. Well, at least the what happened to my people.
Yeah. Okay, that seems fair. We weren't asked to not reveal that.
Not the
as much
whole
as,
marshmallow.
not the whole marshmallow, but as far as you're comfortable, Dragon.
Okay. So yes, Smith, there's some things you probably should know. I am out actually trying to retrieve my sister when I was instructed by a wizard to meet up with this group. My sister was abducted by forces that we believe were from the abyssal plane, demons.
That's a wonderful opportunity to test my inventions then.
And there was a lot of deaths involved in my kingdom because of the attack. And she was abducted away, and we don't know how they breached into our plane. We do have some guesses that involved magic or some kind of teleportation.
And as you mention this, Edward drops his fork and says, "My goodness, I've heard of this. That was from what I've heard, that was awful. I can only imagine the trauma and horror that you've been through.
Yeah, they killed quite a few of our people.
I've heard. Goodness, and didn't they kill the king's daughter and his bride to be?
They killed the king's daughter, but they spared the prince. Although he has some kind of curse placed on him that no wizard or cleric or anyone we brought in has been able to break.
Wait, what? I perk up with that.
Interesting.
What kind of curse?
He's completely unresponsive. He's it's almost as if he were stone without actually being stone.
Maybe the
petrified.
person I'm looking for can also help.
Oh yeah. Aren't you looking for the guy who did this to you or something like that?
Yeah, or an equally powerful warlock.
To break the curse on you.
Yeah, I've tried others.
Yeah,
Don't work.
I definitely can't do it, but I've tried.
Well, I mean, I could certainly try my hand at it. Admittedly don't have much experience with breaking curses. Usually I'm putting enchantments on the certain items and trying to sell it as a profit, but I could certainly try. Not over dinner, of course. That would ruin my appetite.
For me?
That's why we were interested in because we think this is tied to. How much do you know of the local history? Were you aware that there was a war, a great war?
It was a necromancer, right?
Yes, a necromancer that was trying to take over everything.
I mean, everyone's heard the tales as far as how exaggerated they are. You know, they say that the winner writes the history books, and of course there's been slander spread. were the bad really as bad as they were? That's a question that debates, or great scholars have debated for centuries.
True, but in this case,
Well, I think it might be accurate because over at the monastery,
Mhm.
yes.
Master Inu could kind of verify that the forces were pretty.
They weren't that great.
No, they
Yep.
were pretty dark, and
Yeah.
Which actually reminds me, have you heard, Edward, Smith, or Edgar, in your travels, the portals that have been opening up and snatching things or people? Have those been popping up more frequently? We've encountered one and heard of others.
Edgar speaks up this time and says, "Well, I've certainly heard of them in my travels. I've never seen one, though. Sounds awful and terrifying."
They're pretty strong.
and does
Edward says, "I've heard of them as well. You say you lost a group member to this?
Yeah, about a couple of weeks ago, yeah.
That is terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying I wouldn't mind seeing one. Portals to other realms, that's very powerful magic. I would love to study it."
Well, you might get the chance. I don't know.
you might get the chance. And does anyone know what's going on in the south?
You took the words out of my mouth. Perfect.
Oh,
Sure.
true.
Smith and Perry are in conversation and are pretty much ignoring the rest of the group. Edward says, "Well, I've heard they've had some economic difficulties, but Smith, now he could tell you." And Smith is, I'm sorry, what? I was
Edgar?
busy.
Oh.
Edgar?
Was it Edgar that could tell us, or Smith?
Smith.
Oh, okay.
Smith says, "I'm sorry, what was your question?" I was talking with this nice
Oh,
young...
darkness in the
Gentlemen.
south. We've heard rumors that something's going on down there.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it darkness, no. But there has been a bit of a famine going on.
Oh,
A lot of people hungry, a lot of people out of work. I
Are
mean,
there-
if that's darkness, then yeah, they've got a bad case of it.
So,
what's
is there a lot of
causing it?
unrest there, do you think? Or have you heard or seen?
I can imagine there might be some unrest if the people could get fed. But like I say, they're awful hungry. Farmers will plant, so much seed, and only half of it'll grow. If they're lucky, only half will grow.
I mean,
Odd.
is it far enough south that it could just be a local phenomenon? Because it seems like it would affect Silverglass as well. There's no drought here. So,
Well, I mean,
I'm wondering if this is magic.
I'm talking about down around Helgrim. They're a good week's journey
Okay.
away.
All right.
Oh,
They're pretty far.
okay.
I don't know how they've managed to stay in part of the kingdom here, but
Ah,
I mean, yeah, there is some unrest. There's people saying, "Oh, we can do better for ourselves outside of the kingdom."
Mm.
There's people that say, "No, let's be loyal," and of course, the guard is down there trying to keep the two from tearing each other apart.
There's
That's
no
politics.
reports of odd occurrences, or
Or other weird weather?
maybe an unusual number of, I don't know, goblin or orc
wait.
coming through, or
Or
No.
someone really powerful who could steal magical items.
Mm,
Well,
cause weather changes.
the most powerful person that's down there is... No, I doubt it.
Hmm.
I don't think I've never met a spellcaster that can change the weather. Well, that's not true. I've met a few druids, but
Right.
Hmm.
yeah, that's
Okay.
more
Well, thank you.
druidic magic there. That's back to Edward's side of the table. I couldn't tell you much more beyond that.
Well, you've been very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And Edward scoffs and says, "Oh, so now you recognize my magical prowess." Smith fires back, "Your magical whatever, I don't care.
Is there more wine?
You're... Yes, there is. As you guys are having this discussion, Mary's coming in, exchanging plates, taking old used plates, refilling the wine, whatnot. She's keeping herself pretty busy as both busboy and server.
When she comes in, can I look at her a little more closely and see if I can, I guess, see any like injury in her throat area that would stop her from speaking?
Make an investigation check. Are you trying to be sly about this?
Yeah, no, I don't want her to see me gawking. That would be really sad.
Make
What am I supposed to do?
investigation, but also sleight of hand.
Well, I rolled a natural 20.
Woo!
Woo!
So
Okay, are you
fun of the
doing
day.
that to sleight of hand or investigation?
let's do sleight of hand for that one. And
Okay.
then let's do... Okay. Investigation. 20 total.
Okay. As she comes in and refills your goblet, you get a pretty good close look. There is no trauma that you see.
Okay.
No scars, no marks. There's a couple of wrinkles, giving the idea that she is very old.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to. I think I can slyly cast detect thoughts,
Oh.
Ooh.
and I want to try to detect Mary's thoughts.
Ooh, invasive.
Okay.
This is going to go really well, or...
Yeah, I think she can
Yeah.
figure out what you're doing if she rolls right.
Whew. Well, let's just hope she rolls low.
Detect thoughts.
Yeah, so it says it's one action, concentration up to 1 minute. I can detect her thoughts within 30 feet of me. Let's see.
Okay. So yeah, and you say you're trying to do this on the down low?
On the down roll. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it does take a verbal and somatic, so you have to make a movement with your hands as well as speak.
Can I do it under the table?
Looks like you also
Certainly.
need a copper piece.
Yeah, it's the way I run magic, at least on this side, is I assume that you have the components with you if you're a spellcaster.
Oh. I do have a copper piece because I've broken some of my money.
Yeah, and I assume everyone at the table would have at least a copper piece on them, if for nothing more than to throw to the beggars.
Oh.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
Roll high, roll high.
Yes,
You-
right? This depends on the computer.
Oh.
We need to get you some dice.
Maybe I should just go with I got dice. Maybe I should just go old school.
Yeah.
What is
You need more dice.
Yeah, it says,
Sleight of hand. Oh.
I think the first one,
sleight of hand? Is
You
that a
can learn the-
dexterity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first thing that you're able to learn is your surface thoughts,
right?
and you can probe deeper. They just have to make a
16.
wisdom saving throw.
And
16.
regardless of the wisdom
that's good.
saving throw, she'll know that you're doing it.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
16's pretty good.
And I know that, right?
Yeah, you would know that.
I don't want to cast it then. I don't want to invade her thoughts. No.
I think you can
Okay.
do the first level without arousing suspicion. It's when you go deeper that you do.
Yeah.
Mm.
You have to like re-roll, I think, to go deeper.
Yeah. He wouldn't have to re-roll as he's
Oh.
cast the spell and is just controlling it.
Just kidding.
Yeah, she wouldn't know much beyond surface level. Or if you're just checking surface level thoughts, she wouldn't know.
Okay. No, I don't want to do it because I didn't realize that she would be aware of it.
Yeah, if you probe and try and find deeper thoughts,
She's becomes aware of the.
she'll
Like-
become aware of it.
But initially she doesn't. Like if you just cast it and you
Yep.
just want superficial stuff, she won't know.
Right, but I don't think superficially she's going to be thinking about that stuff.
Not anything that would be. She.
Of value.
I'll tell you, she's thinking about the pie in the oven.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's probably
I
about.
was
the
going to say
food.
she's thinking about the meal.
Well, hey, you know what we're
I
having
mean,
for
the
dessert?
meal and the pie and making sure that everything is running smoothly, at least as far as the dining room is concerned. The kitchen is another story, but
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear.
I could have swore I had whisper.
Hmm. Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
Well, I guess we're just going to continue eating and talking. I'm going to see if she'll speak with me after I'm. Actually, I'll ask Edward. Would it be okay if I tried to talk to Mary on our way out after dinner?
well, I mean, you are certainly welcome. I don't think you'll get very far with her. She's
Probably
she's
not.
awful quiet.
Yes, probably not. I'm hoping she can help us with some of these questions. She's been here a long time. She's seen a lot, so.
Oh, certainly, certainly. Yeah. By now, you guys are a good chunk of the way through the next bit of the meal. The pig has been carved. Those that want some have some.
Yes,
Those that want potatoes have some.
I'm trying to eat as much as I can, or like try a little bit, try and stuff myself, and then okay, I can't. Move on to the next one. Stuff myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you do try the roast pig, it is the most incredible roast pig that you've ever had. The skin falls away nice. The meat has been very well seasoned. It's also very, very moist. You almost have to stop bits of grease dripping out of the corners of your mouth. It's the most scrumptious meat that you've ever tasted. The
Next.
potatoes, likewise. There's nice buttery flavors, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of chive and green onion in there, and a little hint of rosemary.
Nix, if you don't want your pig, I will definitely take what you can't eat.
Oh, I can't. And I slide it over.
Nix,
for
I
it.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Nix.
Oh no.
Oh shoot!
no!
Totally. It fell off the table. I'm gonna roll again. Oh, okay, good. Constitution. Plus. Okay. 17.
17. Yeah, you are stuffed full, and you get the sense if you eat any more, you're going to be very sick.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like lay back, and my tummy's just like half the size of me.
Perry's gonna shove extra food bits into the bag of holding.
Oh boy.
Oh, very
Grant,
good idea.
was gonna say Brandy's very quiet. I mean, Nira's very quiet.
Yeah.
Uh,
Be aware, time doesn't stop in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm worried that's just gonna get gross, Perry.
Perry, it's okay. We can get food. We have money.
Yeah, it's not going to contaminate the other things in the bag of holding because each thing is put into its own separate pocket dimension. But time doesn't stop in those pocket dimensions. That's all I'm going to say about it. That's
So
just
it
That's
could
not
get
gonna
kind of.
stop Perry.
Yeah, no, it probably
Put
won't.
that in there,
Yeah, I'm like,
please.
that's not gonna.
makes sense.
Okay.
It's gonna get really gross. Really, really, really gross.
Well, he'll find out.
Edward says, well, now that we've got introductions out of the way, extended introductions, I should say, and a little bit of getting to know you, I have a favor to ask. And if you don't want to accept it, that's perfectly fine. I mean, I would greatly appreciate it, and favors can go quite a long ways in this city.
Okay.
We'd at least like to hear it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I wouldn't expect you to take anything face value. My good friend Edgar here, he has come to me. Excuse me. From the city of Tamerland.
Tamerland.
It's a little bit out of the country. I'm sure you wouldn't mind. He has a good friend there. Crap, I forgot his name. Yes. Good friend by the name of Roderick. Roderick Usher. Kind of a bit of a farming magnate. He got a very disturbing letter. Edgar, would you perchance mind sharing the letter? And Edgar says, well, certainly. But please understand, well, let me read the letter. And he puts his fork and knife down for just a minute and uses his napkin to wipe his face off. Reaches into his pocket and withdraws a piece of parchment that looks like it has been folded and unfolded a few times. Says, Dear friend Edgar, forgive the circumstances in which I write this letter to you. We have not seen each other for a long time, and even though we were good friends as a child, I need to see you urgently. Being my best and even only personal friend, I hope the satisfaction of seeing you brings some relief to my sufferings. I suffer from a terrible disease that afflicts my soul and tears my thoughts. I cannot give more details of my condition, but I ask you to come immediately. Greetings, Roderick Usher. I would go to him presently, if I could. However, between the Tamerland and the House of Usher is a very wild forest, and there have been tales of unsettling things there. And I simply ask for protection to see my good friend Roderick and back.
How long does it take to get there from here?
It would take maybe a couple of days to get to Tamerland, and probably the better part of a day to get to Roderick's home. You will be greatly compensated, this I assure you.
I assume, isn't that the same foresty area that I might have set off some explosives?
No.
Okay. That would make sense if there's
Did I-
creepy things there.
Did I go through the forest when I was coming to meet the group?
You did pass by the Tamerland, before entering into the kingdom. It is. Let me take us back to the map here.
And I'm thinking someone was doing a cruel joke when they gave me my last name because my last name is Timberland.
So if
That's a cruel
you
joke.
look over to Silverglass and up to Hammerstead,
Okay.
it cut it off.
There we go.
There's a city starting with Far.
Farsi?
Fressy.
Yeah,
Farsi?
Why does it show you guys but not me?
Yeah.
I bet if you scrolled in and back out, it would fix it a little bit. I had the same thing.
Oh, there we are.
Similar thing.
Yeah, so the road heading east out of Faresi, you did come along that road. Tamerland is a little bit below that road.
And I'm guessing off the map a bit.
Yeah, it's off the map. It would take you probably a day to get to Faresi and then another day or two to get to Tamerland.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. What does the group think?
Yeah. I'm
Well,
with you as
And
well.
I'm gonna look at Edgar and say, "Well, we will consider it. I know compensation you said will be provided. We are on another, I guess, assignment at the right now. However, we might be willing to divert if it would be worth our time."
Ooh. I have an idea. Edgar, you like to... Yes, Edgar. You like to read, is that correct?
I
Go
prefer
Pumpkin.
to write more than read, but yes, I do certainly read.
Well, we were going to go to the library and do a lot of reading, which is not my particular favorite. And so maybe that could be part of our compensation. He goes and does research in the library while we leave. We come back and he tells us what he's learned.
Are we bringing his? Are we escorting him?
Yeah, protecting him
I
would be
thought it. Never
hard
mind.
if he's not
Well,
there.
Sorry, I thought we were escorting Smith. Never mind.
Or we could escort his friend back, I guess.
Whew.
If his friend is sick, how?
He probably can't make the journey. You're right, Nira. You're right.
Oh, true.
Is there any
Well,
concern
we can do
about
the
this
research when we get back.
sickness being transmitted to you or someone else? Is that a concern?
Can I whisper to Oriana that? Can you refresh my memory about which locations we still need to search? Because maybe one of them is in this town.
Well, one was a mausoleum,
Yeah,
and one was.
I'll whisper back to him and tell him that we know Hailgrun's already been taken, and so
Merkel, we know Merkel's done.
Arahurst is out, Ivorfall is out, Hailgrun's out, Silverglass is now out. So basically, we need to find a city, and there's two possible locations. It's either in a mausoleum or a city center in a city. So if there is a city center or mausoleum in Timberland, then it's possible it could be there. I don't know if it was around, but that would be a good question.
How? Yeah, that's a. Well, why don't we find out?
Sounds good.
In answer to your question, Niramore, Edgar says, "Well, there has been a bit of a plague, if I'm to be perfectly honest. the city, the town, seems to be affected by it. But you must understand, Roderick he's a brother to me. I consider my health for naught if it means seeing him one final time."
Mira is actually pretty good at healing stuff.
And perhaps a visit You are a paladin, yes?
Yes.
And what is your deity?
Makijil.
Yes, thank you.
Perhaps a blessing from the hand, nay, the mouthpiece of Makidio. May just be what Roderick needs.
And I would implore, at this point, I would ask Edward if you would be willing to supply one of the most powerful healing potions you have, no charge for your friend, so that we can give it to his friend when he arrives and bring him back.
That's a good
I
idea.
have already arranged for 2 potions of superior healing,
Okay.
and
Everyone's planning on going in?
one that I'm planning on making, starting very early in the morning, as a remove curse. And I might have to make 2 batches, one for our young Nix here, and one absolutely for Roderick. As I said, favors carry great weight in this city.
I'm not too worried about disease. It won't harm me, so if we need to go in, I can go in. But I'm worried about everyone else possibly getting sick.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And Edgar says, "I am sure that you will be fine, and me as well. It seems to be an issue of how long you are exposed.
Okay.
Weeks as opposed to a few hours. You should be fine.
Do they know how this plague got started?
We're not sure.
Should we bring masks?
Toilet paper, maybe?
Certainly, it wouldn't hurt.
I mean, I'm immune to or resistant to fire damage, but disease not so much.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything against disease.
All right, Mr. Edgar.
Mm,
What does your friend know about marshmallows? Because apparently it's very important to our group.
You would have to ask him.
I'm drinking more wine.
I don't know exactly. He owns a plantation. I assume he would know something about food.
So is it sounding like, guys, we want to do this?
Do we
Everyone's
need to-
Yeah, I'm down
But,
for it.
So let's ask Edward. Do you know if there's a mausoleum in is it Timberland? Is that what it's called?
Tamerland.
oh
Tamerland.
yeah, there.
There
Is
is a timber. Oh, I didn't put that in here. Never mind. That's a different world I'm working on.
What about Timberlake?
Oh boy.
Not since they hired Justin to run it. Sorry, what was the question?
If there was a
Oh, a
mausoleum,
mausoleum. Edgar pipes up and says, There is one there, yes, but it's not really anything.
is it old?
The city of Tamerland isn't huge. It's not massive.
Is it old?
Maybe 150 years?
I think that answers that question.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
this would be a pure favor then. There's probably nothing there.
Hmm.
So
Do
I
we need
think
to wait though for our colleagues back at the monastery before we head out and do anything?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
True.
Expediency is the name of the game here.
well, guys, I
I'm-
think I know how we can easily decide. How much are you gonna compensate us?
I was thinking rock, paper, scissors, but that's a good one too.
I have on me 500 gold. And I'm sure Roderick, dear Roderick, would. I mean, he has coffers and coffers of gold. I'm sure he would also compensate. As I've said, we are very dear friends, and if he is in the last final stages of his life, he would be very grateful to anyone that were to escort me.
All right, so we have 500 gold and the gratitude of a dying man.
A dying man with no further use for his gold is thousands upon thousands of gold.
Can I insight check him to see if he's telling the truth about that?
Absolutely, make an insight check.
Okay.
I've been waiting for somebody to make an insight check.
Okay. Thousands of thousands. I'm like, okay. Oh, hey. I'm good at that. 17.
17. You get the sense that Roderick is actually pretty wealthy. He does own a plantation. You have seen a couple of bags of grain with the Usher name emblazoned on them. And this far out, you get the sense that he has a pretty big plantation. It would be reasonable that he's got a fair amount of money. You also get the sense, because you rolled high, you get the sense that Edgar is doing more than a little ego stroking for you guys as well.
Mixed feelings. I turned to.
You do get the feeling that this does mean a lot to him.
The do-gooder in me is just... I'm going to let the group decide, but I'm assuming Nira's having similar impulses. Being a paladin.
I'm gonna look over to Oriana and give her a thumbs up in my right hand, thumbs down in my left hand, and like nod, and then shake my head at the same time.
And I just kind of look at her like, what? Very confused.
And I say, oh yeah, I'm good with it. I think it'd be a good courtesy.
Fantastic. I was hoping to set out tomorrow morning, if at all possible. I'm very anxious to get there.
I think we just need to leave word with Master Inu that if Inzofire shows up, I don't know that we need to be present for that conversation, but
Well,
True.
but perhaps if they could send us a message that it happened or something.
I mean, if you really must wait for Inzofire, I am sure that Roderick will be able to hang on for a day or two more at the very most. And I do know of Inzofire. I've studied at his school.
oh yeah.
It can probably transport here. He'll probably be here in the morning if you've sent for him.
Well,
And
When
you're
did-
working for him,
When did we send for him?
I sent him. I used one of
Last
his
night?
scrolls of telescription. Yeah, it was the night before because we slept and then
Last
we
night.
left and then had our incident. So
Right.
wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't he have been here already?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe there's something wrong.
Well, what
Or
if-
maybe we just haven't been told that he's come.
Oh jeez. Well, what if we wait till tomorrow morning and if we don't hear anything, then just leave and leave a message with Master
Yes,
Ino.
that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I have some scrolls and telescription that I could give him.
Oh,
one.
oh, that's right.
I forget how many, but yeah, I have some. I'm
And
pretty
you've-
sure.
I believe
It's a very good question.
You've got something for that.
Unless I didn't write it down.
Well, we'll.
Oh yeah, 2 paired scrolls, one time use. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. So we could do that if we wanted.
Okay.
So yeah, what if we get a good night's rest to, go talk to Master Inu in the morning, and then maybe head out if he's not here, or if he's here and had that conversation, then we'll know. Head out after that.
All right.
Edgar speaks up and says, would like to be on the road no later than midday.
Oh,
Can you conclude your business with those you need to?
I
I
assume.
do not
I would think so.
traveling at night.
I would think so.
True.
Yeah.
What time is it?
In game right now,
Oh yeah, in game. Oh yeah.
it's about 8:30 in the evening.
Oh, maybe I could make a quick run over there, or we could, and talk to Master Inu.
Was it
and see-
9 it closes? I can't remember.
Well, I can probably get in after hours.
This is true. You've done it before.
Yeah.
I could probably do it if I don't have a dead fish rat in my pocket.
Well.
There's a few of us that could get inside, but if he's still awake.
Mm-hmm. Or I guess we can even go now.
Well,
Come back
Let's
for
not leave.
dessert.
let's
Yeah.
not leave
Pie
too early.
has been dished at this point, and
Ah.
and is in front of you guys.
My eyes get really big, and I go for a piece.
It is a very delicious smelling peach pie.
Ooh, yummy.
Oh yeah.
And there are a couple of other bowls of fruit that have been placed out. Apples, some oddly shaped fruits as well that you haven't seen before. They're yellow and kind of thin and long, a little bit curved. The rest of the meal has been taken away as you guys did or at least Edward did a pretty good number on the pig.
Is the long, curved, thin yellow fruit peeled?
It is not.
Because Perry's gonna try and take a bite out of it.
It's gonna be kind of.
So as you grab it, it's got kind of a rubbery texture, and there's a harder stem part on one side, and the other side you try to take a bite out of it, and it just squishes out into your mouth.
Oh dear.
And Smith just busts up laughing. Says, "You have no idea what that is, do you?"
No.
Yeah, it's called a banana. You peel it first. Let me show you. And he grabs a banana, and holding the stem, flicks it just so, and the peel pulls off one
Wow.
half all the way.
Oh.
And that's half of it.
You didn't have to roll a dexterity check for that.
Well, I mean, I'll roll a dexterity check.
Oh no.
This could go bad.
Yeah, as he flicks it, the banana snaps off. Sorry, spoiler. The banana snaps off of the stem and goes and slams right into Edward's pie, spraying a little.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh. It's funny.
Hey, Edward looks at Smith shooting daggers across the table.
Oh boy.
Just because mother and father are not here.
Oh no. We're pulling out the
And
big
he
stuff.
pulls his napkin out and starts. Honestly, John, you never. We'll save this discussion for another time when there aren't guests.
I get it's kind of like a weapon. Perry picks up another banana and tries to flick it at Oriana.
Oh.
Are you straight up flicking it, or are you trying to do the cool?
He's trying to replicate what he saw Smith do.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
Uh-oh.
In Spanish, that's no cien.
18.
In Spanish?
Okay, so you think you've replicated what he was trying to do, and you point the banana at Oriana across the table,
Oh.
and you go, whoosh, and the banana peels,
Oh.
and you're left with a half-peeled banana.
Perry's a little bit disappointed.
I flinched pretty dang hard.
And Smith says, "Now, see, that's what I was trying to do."
Seems like a dangerous fruit to eat.
Yeah, it does seem a little bit dangerous. I kind of hold one up and inspect it.
Perhaps
Hmm.
there's an easier way to remove the casing.
Probably.
Ooh. Oh, never mind. I had an idea. Where I'm gonna put it on the table and like pound it. Make it real soft inside.
Edward goes,
And then you just twist the top off, put it in your mouth, and then you squeeze out the inside. Done.
We are a cultured group.
Perry has nommed any inward fleshy bits and is now gnawing on the banana peel still.
I haven't gone anywhere near these bananas.
yeah, the inside tastes pretty good. The outside is really stringy and
Bitter, I would think.
bitter. I've never eaten a banana peel, so
I've never have either, so
This will have to
it-
be tried.
it does not taste good.
Am I doing this right?
I don't know. So
Edward,
You're doing it right.
Edward says, "You eat the inside and leave the outside."
Yeah, I knew
Oh.
that.
Oh.
Mm. Oh boy.
I feel like maybe we all need a lesson in manners after this evening.
I don't know how to eat the food.
I'm gonna second Nira's vote.
I just don't know how to eat it.
I didn't touch any of the bigger utensils.
It's okay, Nira. I'll tell you after. We'll
What?
have lesson.
Well, this has been a most marvelous dinner. Shall we retire again? Oh, forgot. I have a map for this, and we've been looking at the world map.
Well, I thank Edward profusely for inviting us to dinner.
Shall
Free
we
food is our
retire to the
problem.
balcony and sip some more drinks and chat some more? This has been a remarkable evening, and I thank you all each for coming.
Yeah.
So, do we want to talk to Master Inu tomorrow or tonight?
Well, I don't know. Tonight could be kind of pushing it, but I mean, if you
I
want to try.
agree. Yeah, my first thing in the morning?
Yeah, first thing in the morning's fine.
Okay, sweet.
I only need 4 hours. I could go off by myself and relay the message. Oh wait, I hate that place.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. That's
Thank
okay,
you,
we
though.
can go in
I-
the morning.
That's very kind of you to offer, Perry.
Thank you, but probably not the best. Yeah.
Let's enjoy our evening, I guess.
Yeah.
Get
Oh,
more drunk. And eat more bananas.
Oh, jeez.
We'll practice.
I don't think you should be eating anything else there, Mix.
Well.
So he says, "Well, please follow me," and leads you out a door just outside the dining room. A door right here. You follow a pathway down. He's waddling a little bit more than he normally does. He had a very, very large meal and ate a whole lot. Eventually, you find your way down to a small circular paved area with some nicely carved topiaries around, another horse, one of a dragon. Very, very ornately done. The grounds are immaculate.
Wow.
As you find a seat, the cool night air is beginning to set in, and you hear a couple of crickets, and on occasion a frog.
Before we left the dinner table, I'm guessing there's napkins as well.
Yes, there were cloth napkins.
Okay, I'd like to take a cloth napkin and write on it a little Elvish poem that I learned in Elvish, and then hand it to Mary on the way out. And then, yeah,
She
I don't know.
takes it and nods her head.
I thumbs up, smile, and leave the room.
Okay. Down at the garden patio area, the moon overhead is starting to crest the horizon.
Oh, wow.
There's a very beautiful, very relaxing evening with a slight breeze. And you enjoy a very wonderful evening of conversation with Edward. And Edgar as well, as he recites some of his poetry. Edward offers you... this continues for a number of hours, and Edward offers you to spend the night. He has a couple of guest rooms here.
Oh,
I've
That'd be-
probably been drinking way too much because I'm a extreme lightweight.
Yeah.
you're the epitome of
Edward's
lightweight.
speech is starting to slur. Smith is taking it all in stride.
I look over at Nyx. Yeah, we probably should take up your offer on that.
Like bubble.
Ooh, yeah. 38 pounds, that's not much.
All right. So he leads you back up to the house, staggering this time,
Oh boy.
as there have been a number of... There's now 4 empty wine bottles that he's carrying as well.
Ooh, I thought I was bad.
Oh dear.
Guides you to some rooms, or rather Smith does, as Edward is a little confused, a little rosy in the cheeks.
Oh.
And you guys settle down to a very nice evening in some of the most comfortable beds you've ever... A bed more comfortable than you've ever imagined. Very nice, thick covers, 4-poster beds,
Whoa.
incredible decorations throughout the rooms.
Oh.
You get the sense
Whoa.
that these beds are worth more than you've ever seen.
So how many are there? Or is it just a couple rooms?
There's enough room for everybody.
Oh, wow.
Oh, like we each get our own room?
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna inspect my room first, make sure there's no mirrors.
That's a good plan.
Smith, remembering that you are allergic to glass, did cover up the mirror before you... He told you to wait out in the hall and covered up the mirror.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Eventually you... Sorry, go ahead.
Are there windows? Or is it just a door leading into the room?
There are windows, but the drapes have been pulled over the windows as it got dark.
Okay. Well, I'm going to peek out the window and see what's outside and also make sure it's locked.
The window is indeed locked.
Okay.
They're rich, they're not fools.
Well, you never know.
The window in your room overlooks... oh crap, hang on a second. The window in your room overlooks Falcon Claw Pathway. There are a couple of lanterns along the way that have been lit while you were enjoying dinner. And you see a set of city guards walking up the street. Just walking, patrolling their beat. Sort of rather peaceful and serene scene, looking down on these people that sleep without a worry on their plates, or a worry on their minds, I should say.
Hmm.
And it's a little foreign to you.
All right, well, I'll close the drapes and get ready for bed.
Okay. Everyone gets ready for bed and lays down in the very comfortable bed with very warm covers. And for the first time in a long time, you drift to sleep. a full belly and not many worries as to being attacked in the night. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight because it's getting late.